Hi parents, this is a continuation video of place value. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a number that sometimes students can get tripped up on. So we're still talking about place value. With 3 digits. And we're identifying the 4 different forms of how you can build a number. All right, so I'm going to place it over here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to make this is going to be my base 10. This will be my standard. This will be my word. Sorry, I am turning. Well, I'm going to just put it up here. And this will be my expanded. Okay. All right. So when it comes to a number, and let's say that that number is 207. 207 trips up kids sometimes because they end up mixing numbers around to make it sound better, and it just becomes a big issue. So the number 209, I'm going to build, and I'm going to draw a place value chart in here. My place value chart might not be as big, but just so we can get the idea. So this is my ones place, tens, and my hundreds. Just put the hun for short. Okay, so my number I said was 209. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to build my number 209. I know this is my flat. This is a flat. When I put these two flats together, it makes 200. So I have 200 here. And the next thing I said was 209. So 209. So that means that nothing goes in my tens place because I didn't say 219. I didn't say 229. I just said 209. So if I have 200, all I would have to do is I'm going to take 9 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this number shows 209. I'm going to come down here to my standard form, and I'm going to write that number as a regular number. So that number would be 209. Okay? All right, now that I have my base 10 form and I have my standard form, we're going to come over here to word form. Something I tell my students all the time, it gets a little tricky when it comes to spelling out numbers. However, if you can get it to the best possible spelling of that number, that is completely fine. So when we're doing word form, we know that we have 2 in the hundreds place, and it's 2 of them. So the first digit that I see is the number 2. There's that benchmark again. So that means that if I have a number in this place, I have to say 100 afterwards. Sorry. So 200. I don't have anything in my tens place, so that means I automatically go to my ones place. So this will be 209. Notice I did not say the word and I did not say and because and actually means something in math, okay? So I did not say 209, I just said 209. That is very important for students because when they start going up in grades, they need to understand that and is not in a regular number, okay? So it should just be 209, 319, 437. It should not be 437. That means something completely different in math. So sometimes we make mistakes and we say and because it's just something that we're used to doing. However, the correct way that we should say our regular whole numbers would be 209. All right, the last form that we want to do is expanded form. So remember, expanded form is expanding that number, like stretching that number out to make this number, but we want certain numbers that make this number. All right, so looking here, looking back at my base 10, I have 100, 200. I am showing the value of each place. So I have 200 here. I have nothing here. So I tell students that you could put a 0 because zeros are nothing but placeholders most of the time. Okay. All right. So I have 200 plus 0 plus I have 9 ones. So this is going to be plus 9. Okay. There are two ways that you can write this. So you can write 200 plus 0 plus 9, or you could write 200 plus 9. And they both give you the same exact answer, 209, and you have 209. All right? All right. Parents, please let me know if you have any questions. This is what we're working on right now in class, what I've discussed with them yesterday before they left. So if you have any questions about any of this, please do not hesitate to reach out to me and I can answer your questions. Again, I'm going to put the link in for my base 10 pieces that I got from Amazon. As well as I'm going to upload these videos today to remind so that you guys will have something to go by. All right. I hope you guys enjoy the snow and be safe.